I don't think that there's ever been a greater sense of urgency than today for brands to exert leadership into many of the issues and challenges that our country and our world are facing.
All businesses are in the urgency business, whether they acknowledge it or not. If they take action, if they take urgent action to drive impact in their communities, they will thrive. Businesses that don't take action are going to die.
Your consumer is almost smarter than the brands now. And they want to know that they're investing in you, but that you're also investing in them. So why do you deserve my money? Brands need to now work for their consumer base.
We're seeing pressure being put on the C-suite to get engaged now from an investor point of view, and I think that's where we're going to see something that was once fringe going much more mainstream.
Once you have an individual leader that embraces purpose, they keep pushing themselves to say, how do we use our influence for good that much more? And they never turn back.
3BL Forum is an important dialogue at a critical time.
We know that business leaders have been on the front lines of culture change in this country for decades and decades.
I think this conference is relatively unique in that it starts with the idea of purpose and doing good and relates that back to the companies and the stakeholders that are represented.
The conference has been really an outstanding effort behind the scenes as well as what we're seeing on the stage. Very relevant content to conducting business today and really thinking more forward about the new normal.
The concept that Milton Friedman popularized in the 60s, that a corporation's sole role was to make money for the shareholders, has been wrong since he said it.
The next 18 months, I think, are a continued conversation about the sense of urgency that we all feel. Companies are getting pressure from all sides, and I think that's what it takes to make change.
I think over the next year or two, what we're going to see is that companies are going to be identified not because they've taken stands, but because they haven't taken stands.
Organizations are going to need to be ardently more proactive in this space. The reactive ones really will go the way of the dodo.
I actually believe that every problem is an opportunity in disguise. This is a tremendous opportunity for brands to deeply impact the next decade or so of our culture.
A lot of people are looking at purpose as something they're obliged to do or a new requirement of business, and they're failing to recognize it's an incredible innovation opportunity. Every one of these challenges we face is a social problem looking for a solution, and those companies that recast these challenges as opportunities and see purpose as an innovation driver will, in my mind, definitely lead the future.